Welcome, race fans. We are back tonight with the Highline Racing Premier Series here at Homestead for their season finale. We've got a lot to get to here tonight. So coming up tomorrow night, Lucky Dog Sim Racing will be back in the, I believe that's a truck series tomorrow night. Yes. Right now, Kendall Kerr, top of the leaderboard. Boy, he's been showing some, a lot of muscle here in the latter part of this season, I'll tell you. All right.
He has.
Looking at the race analytics. 78-degree air temperature, 82-degree track temperature, but we do have a pretty good wind there out of the southwest, about 8 to 10 mile an hour, somewhere along in there. So, but 120 laps are doing here tonight. That's 180 miles on this 1.5 mile oval. Tire window about 50 to 60 laps. Fuel window, I don't know. I'm not really sure about the fuel. I think I might be a little high on that. I said 60 to 70. I think it's more like about 40 to 50. But anyhow, 50 mile an hour down pit road. That is the speed limit. Taking a look at the points coming into tonight. Jackson Hartman with a 51-point lead over Scott Zellner. It's looking like it's going to be a Jackson Hartman championship here. I believe. Things can happen out there, but I really think it's almost mathematically impossible for Scott Zellner to get up there and battle with him in this. I don't know. We'll see. Anyhow, Austin Bloom in third. He is 63 points back. Tyler Snyder fourth, 65 points behind. Brad Kress in fifth. He's 69 points back, tied with Scott Wheeler Jr. In seventh is Kendall Kerr, 106 points back. Adam Bossy in eighth, 120 back. James McKee in ninth, 122 behind. And Caleb Morrissey rounds out the top 10, 125 points back. Yeah.
Yep. Justin Gibbs is in 11th place. He is 151 points back. Tyler Rush is in 12th, 153 points back. Roberto Ramirez is 13th, 155 points back. Terry Brooks is 14th, 173 back. Alan Kunman is 15th, 178 back. Toby Wedgwood is 16th. He's 193 points back. Jeff Maurice is 17th, 224 points back. Andrew Baker, 18th, 229 points back. Matthew Leedy is 19th. He is 251 points back. And rounding out your top 20 is Jason Harris. He is 254 points back.
All right, very good. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting night here with the season finale upon us like this here. Just to let everybody know that they will probably be off 2 to 3 weeks from what Toby told me last week, and then they'll be back for the new season. So, as far as I know, we will be returning too, Jeff. I haven't heard anything different. So, I think he did say, as long as we would be back, they want us. So,
Oh yeah,
heck yeah, man. Well, I don't know. We could maybe talk to, let's talk to, if I can get him up here. Jackson Hartman, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do, Rudy. How's it going?
It's going good. Well, it's kind of looking like mathematically there's no way Scotty Zellner can get to you. It looks like a championship kind of night for you tonight. Is that going to affect how you're going to race out here tonight? Or are you just going to go out and have fun? Are you going to try to win? Are you going to, what are you going to do?
I do really want to win this race, just kind of mainly because I don't want to go out like, man, I already got this thing in the bag. I'm not going to try. So obviously I really want to win this race, but I mean, I know there's a close points battle between third back to sixth. So I don't want to destroy anyone's race, but obviously I want to come out here and show that there's a reason why I'm the champion.
That's right.
But I'm also just kind of like having fun tonight. It's
good.
It's been a long season to get here, and I'm happy that pretty much all I got to do is start this race.
Yeah, I know it. I've been watching you all season, and I haven't seen you slack off a bit. I mean, you really couldn't afford to. You needed to stay that much of a gap to coming into tonight like this with that big gap like that. That's what you've worked at all season long to maintain that gap. So when you come to tonight, you don't have to, worry about whether you're going to win the championship or not. You can kind of breathe a sigh of relief and, move on and have a little fun.
Exactly. I just kind of wanted that, to sit here and just have that breath of fresh air. Just know that I'm here to have fun tonight. the season may be over for me, but it's not over for everyone else.
That's right.
But I mean, I had a ton of fun this season, and I'm really happy with the fact that it looks like it's going to end with the championship. I've never won a championship in iRacing before, so it's been a ton of fun to get here, and I'm really excited to hopefully cap it off with a good finish tonight.
Well, I hope we're not like blowing smoke here, because like I said, mathematically, I just don't think there's any way possible. Even if Scott got out there, took the pole, led every lap, won the race, I still don't think it's possible that he can actually beat you in the point. Not with as many guys that are out here racing tonight, you know.
Yeah, I think max you can earn in a race is 53.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's I don't think there's enough people here for.
Yeah.
It would have to really go catastrophically sideways about right now for I think it to be over.
Yeah. All right, buddy, I'll let you go. Wish you the best of luck out there, and have fun. Enjoy yourself.
I will. Thank you.
All right. Yes, sir. All right, Jeff, we're going to step away for the national anthem there, folks. We will be right back with qualifying, so stay with us.
In the This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, welcome back, folks. We are back here with the guys that are out here turning laps here, see who's going to get our qualifying pole. So they're just getting started here. You haven't missed anything. It looks like we're going to have about 24, maybe 25 drivers out there on the track tonight, Jeff. So nice size field.
It is, yes.
Yeah, a couple of sponsors that have been with us all season long here, Stadium Scene and High Point. Been pretty good sponsors this season. So hopefully they will return next season. High Point is the sponsor for Chase Briscoe on his real car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew I had to think about that for a minute. Well, so far, let's see. Kendall Kerr backing up that practice time with the top of the qualifying board with a 33.411. Pretty fast times out there. Holy smokes. I mean, the top 16 are all within a half a second of each other.
Yeah, very close.
Yep. Like Scotty Zoner come around to turn his first lap of the race. See where that puts him. 10th on the leaderboard. So far. Got one more to go. Let's see. That America. 93 Puggy. Hey, Brendan, how you doing? Welcome, everybody. I like that, America. Yeah, that's good. Caleb Morrissey running the Channel Lock car. The town I used to live in, Channel Lock, Meadville, PA. Ooh, up against the wall. Stay off that wall, Matthew. He's got a nice qualifying time, though. 9th place on the board. That's a good place to be. And he is just a hair over a 10th of a second slower than the leader, the pole setter right now, Kendall Kerr. A 10th of a second. I'll tell you, these guys are very, very, very tight out here.
Yes, they are.
All right, that's going to take up the qualifying time, so we'll get them on the grid here. Yep. All right, Kendall Kerr grabbing the pole here with a 33.411. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Roberto Ramirez will start on the outside of the front row there in second. Adam Bossy third. Alan Kundeman will start in fourth. Connor Holden fifth. James McKee starting sixth. Caleb Morrissey seventh. Jackson Hartman, our potential champion. I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, Jeff, because every time I do that, something goes awry. So, but he will be starting from the 8th. He is our points leader right now. Matthew Leedy in 9th, and Austin Bloom starting 10th. Jeff?
Yep, starting 11th tonight is Dylan Body. 12th is Scott Zellner. 13th, Brad Kress. Terry Brooks, Roloff 14th. Jason Harris 15th. Tyler Snyder 16th. Tyler Rush 17th. 18th is Toby Wedgwood. 19th is Jacob Holm. And 20th is Ty Smith. 21st is Jeff Maurice. 22nd, Andrew Baker. Dylan Poteet 23rd. And rounding out the field in 24th is Justin Gibbs.
Yes, sir. Nice size field. I like it. I like it.
Yep.
120 laps around here. That'll be 180 miles. I didn't check to see if the weather has changed any. Track temperatures cooled down a couple of degrees, but still 78-degree air temperature and 80-degree track temperature now. And still got about a 9-mile-an-hour wind out of the west. Well, I think first round pit stops are probably going to be, I'm going to guess and say, around lap 40. And the reason why I say around lap 40 is because they can make it on 2 pit stops here. If they stop on lap 40 and lap 80, then they can make it to the end. So, and 40 laps on the same set of tires is a lot of laps, especially at this track. All right, Jeff, you know what to do, brother. Get them going.
Sure do. Yep.
Oh, Kendall's going to start on the outside.
Yes, he is. Interesting.
Good idea. I like it.
Yeah. All right, pace car heads to pit road.
Green flag, green flag.
There's the green flag. We're underway for the final race tonight here at Homestead. Wow. Amazing start there for the 8 of Alan Kundeman.
Yeah. Was good.
He picked up 2 spots on that start.
Well, it's all about the timing at that point, you know.
Yes.
Caleb Morrissey getting a run here, following Connor Holden. These guys still running on the bottom. They will for a while here on them new tires, but those guys that are riding on the high side right now are not abusing their tires.
No, they're not.
Or they shouldn't be anyhow.
No.
They're up there running in that Dwayne LaPrade line, I like to call it. Back up front, as Kendall Kerr led the first lap of the race, starting to put some distance on Alan Kundeman. Dang, almost started choking there. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Adam Bossy drops back to 4th. And look out here, folks, because here comes James McKee to the front. And he's going to take a look to the inside of Adam Bossy. Not sure if he's going to have enough ponies under the hood to do it this time by, but we'll keep an eye on that. Probably not so much the ponies under the hood as it is the stick-em on the tires. Right?
Yep. Stick them on the tires.
Yep, Roberto Ramirez hanging out in 3rd. Let's go back here, check on Terry Brooks. Battling pretty hard here with Brad Kress right now.
Yes, he is.
And it looks like Brad Kress is going to get that position. Well, gosh, every time I think he's got it, Terry Brooks comes back on that outside.
Yes, he does.
Oh, look
Matthew
at that.
Leedy right here in front of him trying to race with Tyler Snyder.
Yeah.
But, man, Tyler's starting to pull away, and Matthew Leedy's actually getting sucked up here by Brad Kress. Brad's catching him.
Sure is. Yeah, man, this is interesting.
Look at that. Brad's going to go right to the bottom, and he's going to pass the 11.
Yeah, he got him.
Terry Brooks starting to lose some position. Well, never mind. I thought he was going to lose that one, but he got back on it and kept the 24 car behind him there. But it looked like for certain the 24 was going to get a run on him there. But man, he done something right to keep him behind him.
And Dylan Petit started 23rd, already up to 16th. Jeff, holy smokes,
yep.
He's picked
moving
off a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it now, and I'll probably regret this, but we could be looking at a long race here tonight that these guys may just go caution-free the whole way. I don't know. They've been noted to do that before.
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh, we got a challenge for the lead here, Jeff.
We do.
Oh, boy, Alan Kunman putting the pressure on Kendall Kerr, and it looks like Kendall is able to hold him off for now.
Yes. The question is, though, we're pretty sure Jackson Hartman has this points championship in the bag, but does he race towards the end? I mean, right now he's saving his stuff, and he knows he doesn't need to push the issue, but if he does have the opportunity toward the end, do we see him race for it?
I think he will. Right now he's just riding. You know, he lost only one position, and Scotty Zellner just went by him, and you know he's not really feared about Scott Zellner beating him in the points.
Oh no!
But you know, I mean, as long as he can keep him in sight, heck, he's good to go. You know. But I think toward the end, I think we're going to see Jackson crank it up a little bit.
I think you're right.
You know, both of those guys have had awesome seasons. Scott Zellner, I mean, he's had an exceptional season here too.
Yes.
So, wow. I think did the lights just come on? No.
Something.
Yeah. If something
sky
changed.
Or something changed. Yeah, something changed.
Must be the lights come on. I noticed that. I was like, what the heck was that? I wonder if I can see if I can look at it from the blimp view. Yeah, the lights come on. There you go.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, lights are on. All right, back up front. Alan Kunman to the lead. Takes the lead away from Kendall Kerr. Bonus points are engaged. Get one. Now, I haven't seen much out of Austin Bloom here tonight. He has picked up 3 positions. He is totally mathematically out of, winning the championship. But but it's like when we talked to Jackson there earlier. Jackson said the race is going to be on. A lot of these guys, it's going to be very important to see where they finish this season. You know, we've got from second on back to. 6th? It's very tight. Oh, we got a caution.
We do.
Ty Smith. Something happened to Ty Smith. Let's go back and take a look here.
Looks like he got loose on his own. Maybe he had some help. Let's go back and see.
What? Wait a minute. What the heck's going on here? He just like all of a sudden his car just yanked left. Let's take a ride on board here.
That's really weird right there. I'm not really sure what.
He kind of turned to the right and then turned to the left real quick.
I'm not sure. Because he was going straight.
Yeah. He was out of the corner already. He just he turned to the right, quickly back to the left, and the car got out of control.
It's kind of weird though, Rudy, because if you watch it from the corner's perspective, he's coming into turn 2. and he starts to lose the car, but he grabs the wheel and saves it and straightens back up, and then he's going like a little bit, and then all of a sudden the steering wheel just jerks. That's very weird.
It is very weird. Well, I wonder maybe if we could get him up here to talk to him about it.
Yeah, let's
talk to him?
Sure.
There he is.
Ty Smith, you got a copy?
He probably stepped away.
Loud and clear.
Hey, Ty, tell us what happened there and kind of give us your viewpoint on the ride there.
Oh, I got loose, and then I don't know really what happened. It's like something glitched or something, and it just turned me into the wall. But I was not having fun anyway.
Yeah, we could see your car getting a little loose there coming off turn 2, and then it looked like you saved it and had a nice catch, and then it looks like the car it looked like it just turned on you like straight away.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Wow, yeah. That's a first for us. So we haven't seen nothing like that before. That's very weird.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
You turned the wheel to the right and then quickly back to the left, and then the car got out of control.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Well, how much damage does the car have, and do you think you'll get back out there?
It's probably junked. I'm probably just going to watch and cheer on Jackson.
All right, Ty. Well, sorry about your luck here tonight, but thanks for talking with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you in Swamp Motorsports?
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay. All right. All right, very good. Well, yeah, it's kind of a shame.
Yeah. Still weird, though. Don't really know what the cause of that was.
Yeah, it was weird. We see some weird stuff every now and then. Totally unexplained. Yeah. Paranormal.
the paranormals of iRacing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's like poltergeist type stuff, you know?
Yeah. I guess a ghost could attack a computer if it wanted to.
I guess. Well, thank you all for joining us. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. No, pace car is back to pit road, and there's the green flag. We're back underway at Homestead.
Boy, Allen got a great start.
That he did.
James McKee now up to 4th. I'll point out real quick here, the top 16 did not pit.
No.
But the guys in the back did. Now, these guys that did pit are starting to make some headway already into the corners.
That they are. Except for Jacob Halm. I'm not really sure what happened to him because he restarted 17th, but he's all the way back down to 21st. So he lost about 5 positions there on the restart.
Yeah. He just lost another one there.
Yeah,
Andrew Baker got by.
Either something's amiss with the car or the setup or by design, one of those.
Something he don't like.
Yeah.
Well, anyhow, as I was saying, thank you everybody for joining us tonight for the season finale here at Highline Racing. It's always good to have a lot of people in chat there. Chat it up. Say what you want. Let's hear what you got to say about the season here that these guys have had. It's been an exceptional season. And we've come down to this where Jackson Hartman, Scott Zellner, Austin Bloom, Tyler Snyder, Brad Kress, and Scott Wheeler all still pretty tight in the points. Somewhat, other than Jackson Hartman. He's got a heck of a point lead.
Very, very good point lead.
Yeah, the kind I'd like to have. You know.
Yeah.
If I was still racing, I'd love to have that point lead. All right, looking at James McKee there, boy. I thought for a minute there he took it way down low. I thought maybe he was losing it or something, but no, he held on to it. Adam Bossy has already fallen back to 6th, Jeff. after starting
He
third.
has.
Not something you want to do at this point, you know. I mean, when you're battling 4 points like this against other competitors out there, boy, and he's trying to get either a second or a third out of the season. Right now he's third, but if he's going to battle for second, he better get on it. Because here comes Scott Zollner. He's coming up behind him. Those two are in a battle against each other. Only 2 points separating them two. Well, after Kendall Kerr led the first 8 laps of the race, he's not been able to get back to the front. And Kunman now has led 12.
Yes, he has. Allen done an excellent job getting the lead.
Yeah, he did. Ty Smith's still sitting on pit road. Well, he said he thought that the car felt like it was just going to be junked tonight after that, you know, so much damage on it. Here comes Kendall Kerr looking back to the inside to retake the lead. He may have it here. I don't know. Well, Kunman's got the line on that outside, though, and he's going to power right back. Yep. All right. Connor Holden coming from 5th, rocking into the 3rd place. Toby Wedgwood in 16th. Only picked up 2 spots since the beginning of the race. And he's another one. He's had a pretty good season this season. The best that I've seen Toby have. It's probably one of the best seasons I've seen him have. So.
Oh, it most definitely is. It's been a great season for him.
Now Tyler Rush not really picking up much. And we got a pass for second here, or a battle, I should say, for second. Connor Holden and Alan Kunman going at it. And I think Kendall's just settled back into his old groove, hasn't he, Jeff?
Yeah, sure looks like it.
Yeah, he's just, and nothing wrong with that, hey.
No.
Good job, man. That's the way to do it. He's going to come out here with decent points tonight. He come into the night, let's see, 7th in the points. 106 points out of it, but still, he's had a pretty good season to keep himself in that position all season long, so that's pretty good stuff. That's a pretty good battle behind him between them 3 drivers.
Yes.
They're just trying to hold on to it because they don't want him to get too far out. I'm going to say we're going to probably start seeing pit stops here in about the next 15 laps.
I think you're right.
13 to 15. Well, probably 15. Uh-oh, what's this they got going on here? Are they trying to make a run, or look like they're doing a little drafting? The 3 of them. They did close that gap right back up on Kendall Kerr, though.
They did, yep.
Hey, Brian Rainville in there. Sheila, how you doing? Matt S. Scott Wheeler. Heck yeah, man. Good to see everybody in there. Matthew Leedy, we've seen him have a pretty good season. At the latter part of this season has really been good to him. Gosh, yes. I can't remember when I've seen him run as good as he has. This is really good. I mean, these guys, you know, it seems like every season, Jeff, they just keep getting better, you know?
Oh, yeah. They really do.
That's what, yeah. And that's what they're supposed to do.
Oh, yeah, but I think a lot of it also has to do with these guys work together, too, when they're practicing or on their off time when they're not league racing. I think some of them get together and, you know, kind of help each other, and I think that's how, you know, some of these guys have gotten better.
Absolutely. That's good. That is really good. All right, back at the back of the field here, Dylan Petit. Looks like he may, he's having some issues right now keeping up with the pack.
Yeah.
And it looks like about the same thing for Jeff Maurice. But the guy that's still kind of close here, Justin Gibbs. Well, Jeff, we could do a little crank it up here. And about the time we get done with crank it up and get back here, they're going to be probably starting on pit stop. So what do you think?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're back, and we got a brand new leader, folks, Caleb Morrissey. Wow, he just smoked right on by. He's come from 7th place, finally picking up a bunch of steam here. We haven't seen a whole lot out of him this season. I talked to him there I think it was last week, and he said, I know I really haven't been up to my A game this season. But man, he is, I think he's showing everything he's got out there tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because I wondered what happened to him, you know. I mean, the last time I broadcasted for these guys, man, he was always up there battling for the win, you know, and
yeah,
most of this season, we have not seen that out of him.
Nope.
Alec Kunman, here comes Jason Harris. And he just got a good run there on Kunman, and boy, he is going to go right on by. So we're starting to see these are the guys here that stopped and got those new tires, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've got about looks like it'll be about 13 or 14 lap newer tires. Caleb Morrissey does and Jason Harris does than Kendall Kerr and Connor Holden. So, yeah, the new tires are prevailing right now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they're saying watch for the 6th car here. Scott Wheeler, he's saying watch out for the 6th car. Well, we're watching him because he's doing really good. And Jeff Maurice takes his car behind the wall. Down to 22 drivers. Right now, everybody is still on the lead lap. The guy that's about to go a lap down, though, Dylan Body, 25.5 seconds behind the leader.
Mm-hmm.
And he'd been to pit road, too. Oh, Kendall Kerr staying right with Caleb.
Yep.
Connor Holden, Jason Harris. Oh, we've been caution free the whole way, and I think it's just about getting to be that time here, Jeff. I think we're going to start seeing some of these leaders maybe come in. They might maybe give another lap or two here just for good sake, because they do have one green, white, checkered.
Yep.
And being they did have, oh, wow, Caleb was really loose right there. He is really driving the wheels off of that thing right now. And being they did have one caution here, it's kind of changed things up a little bit. So now they don't really have to, the fuel's not going to be as big of an issue.
I don't think so.
No, it's not going to be like come down to a fuel mileage race or anything. Not now. But now Caleb, he can go. He can probably go another, he can probably go another 15 laps, you know?
Yeah.
Before he's going to have to pit. But what I'm considering right now, or concerned about, is Kendall Kerr and Connor Holden. These guys, they are at that third of the way mark.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Harris has got the Connor Holden, but again, he did not pass him like Caleb Morrissey passed Kendall Kerr.
No.
I'm not sure whether the tires are newer, but whether they just don't feel as good to him.
Yeah.
He did do a 4-tire change on that caution, but that's been 29 laps ago.
Yeah.
And we got guys coming in or coming out. Let's see, Dylan Body coming in.
Yep.
Toby Wedgwood already on pit road. So we are seeing some guys come in. Now we're just waiting on some of the leaders here. Kendall Kerr and Connor Holden. See when they're going to break off. And not yet. Wow. All right, Alan Kunman has fallen back to 5th place and James McKee 6th. So these guys are taking their time here a little bit. All right, Jacob Holm on pit road. We're seeing more and more guys come to pit road. They're kind of using that third of the race rule that I like.
Yep.
Andrew Baker coming from 22nd to 6th. Jeff, he's been sneaking up through. We haven't been paying attention to that, man. He's come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, another mover, too, is, where did I see him right there? Dylan Petit. He's 23rd up to 11th.
Yeah. Well, these guys are some of them guys that stopped, you know.
Yep.
Hunter Holden, he's coming in. That's why I'm kind of surprised Kendall is staying out as long as he has. And that, you know, that can cost you a lot. You know, you stay out there, and sure, he's keeping up with the leader, but he's got to stop, and he's going to lose all that he's up here doing, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I know, I get it. The car probably feels comfortable to him right now, you know, but, and he is turning, well, not, actually, he's turning a little bit faster laps than Caleb Morrissey. Yeah, here he is. He's going to go for the lead. And he's coming in.
Yep.
Had enough of that set of tires. 47 laps on that round. We still got 3 guys that have been out here for 48 laps, and that's Adam Bossi, Roberto Ramirez, and Tyler Rush. So those 3 got to come in yet. All right, very good. Dylan Petit goes into 6th. I kind of like that car. I don't know what you call that. I call it the Cartoon Network car, but it's not. I don't think that's it. It's got like fish on it or something. I can't make it out. Yeah, fish on there. It's a something health. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
JJ Davis Health or JD Davis Health or something. Could be like a clinic or something around where he lives, or
could be.
And that's what a lot of guys do. You know, they get these guys to sponsor them, and they're local businesses around where you live. You know.
Oh yeah,
that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at all the lap. The guys coming up pit road getting their laps back here. Holy smoke. Yeah, Kendall Kerr just got his lap back. Oh, he is the last one on the lead lap. Or, I'm sorry. That's about to change because James McKee just got by. And so did Tyler Snyder.
Yep.
So now who's got the old tires? The leader, Caleb Morrissey, with the older tires, and he is I'm not saying struggling, but he's got the 39 lap old tires, and everybody else has got new ones.
Yep.
Wow. It's the emotional year for us. Jackson did us proud in the Hartman family. We needed it, and you guys supporting him meant the world. So thank all you guys. Oh, Carl, that's pretty cool. Emotional year for us. Jackson did us proud. Oh, he's repeating himself there. It's been heart-wrenching and wonderful. Okay, you just keep repeating it. Okay. Well, Jason Harris now 4.8 seconds back. And Roberto Ramirez takes his car behind the wall.
Oh, no.
And I don't know how, but Toby Wedgwood finds himself 3 laps down now.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know how.
He spent quite some time on pit road. Could have been a pit stop of a different kind. Could have been
Could have been
a personal issue around the house. You know, because that stuff comes first, Jeff.
It does.
Austin Bloom, wow, he's got to pick it up a ton here. He has really got to pick it up. See where our points leader is Jackson Hartman. He is in 7th place right now. We're coming up on the halfway mark here, Jeff. All we've had is one caution. Kendall Kerr trying to work his way back to the front. He's got the freshest tires up here out of the top 10. So he should be able to reel in these guys. Looks like he is coming up on Dylan Petit right now. That would put him in the back in the top 5, I should say.
Yes.
And look at this, just drives around the outside of him like he's not even, like he's standing still.
Yep.
Dang. All right, next coming up is going to be Adam Bossy. He's about 9 seconds behind Adam right now. And Adam is, he has been out here the longest of anybody, and he is shutting his car off in the corners. He is going to try to do this on one pit stop. Interesting. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that somebody would have tried to do that.
Yeah.
But he
I would
is
never
trying.
thought that.
Nope. Oh, he's going to take a non fuel strategy race and make it into a fuel strategy race.
Pretty much.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Dylan Body nearly took Roberto out once. I got fresh tires. Not going to cause a yellow. I'm out of there. Oh, Dylan. That says we're a competitive league, but we'll always rally around one another. One big family here. That's cool.
Yep.
That's very cool. Well, Caleb Morrissey has a 7.2 second lead over Andrew Baker. Andrew coming from 22nd. And these guys are coming up on, they're going to have to be pitting here before long.
They are, yes.
Yep, and Adam Bossy just crossed the 60 lap threshold here. He may try another lap or two here because yeah, he's not shutting his car off right now. So he may have been saving from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And trying to get enough here to cover that green white checkered if he needs it, and also enough to cover that caution because they all had to stop under that caution. He did not stop, but At least I'm showing that he didn't. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Hunter Holden is closing in on Kendall Kerr.
Yep.
And then not far behind him, Jackson Hartman. So once them three guys up in the front pit, 3 or 4, Kendall Kerr just got around Adam. Oh, Adam Bossie's coming in. Okay. About time. Holy smoke.
Yeah.
He had like 63 laps or something on that, so. Kendall Kerr goes into 4th now. So, Scott, are we going to see a little bit more out of you next season? Hopefully, we'll see you up there battling for the next season's championship. I see you're not in the race tonight, or is that? Yeah, it's Scott Wheeler. So Baker.
Oh, yeah, Scott. Yeah, Scott Wheeler just. Yeah, I never even noticed he wasn't in the race tonight, and he just won last week.
Well, he's 69 points out. Not really much of a chance of him winning, but you know. And it's a shame. It really is a shame. I wish guys wouldn't do this, and I'm not saying Scott did. And I'm just saying some people do. They think, well, I'm not in the running for the championship, so I don't want to cause something out there, and so they just don't want to race. Well, you got to understand how important it is for everybody to race out there.
Oh yeah.
You know, even if you're not, you know, in it for the championship, but you can affect how the finale of the race ends or how it goes, you know. So it is very important.
I mean, myself, I still understand, you know, why they feel the way they do. But at the same point in time, you know, with the league that's being broadcasted, it's kind of for a fan's perspective as well. That you know, if you come out there and race, and you know, you make, you know, the points battle change up in a way that nobody saw coming because something that you did or something that you was there, that sometimes kind of makes the racing a little more interesting.
Sorry, I'm in the midst of fixing this for the end of the season here. I guess I got it.
Okay. I mean, really, everybody right now is just kind of spread out. There's not really much racing going on that I'm seeing at the moment.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty dead right now, really. Well, Kendall Kerr just got into 3rd, and he's closing in on 2nd.
Yes. But the leader, Caleb Morrissey, is just checked out. He's gone. He is 10 seconds ahead of 2nd place.
Scott Wheeler says he's on vacation. Oh, nothing wrong with that.
You know what? I remember him saying that now. After he said that, I do remember him saying that now. So I apologize for me forgetting that you told us that.
Yep. Well, there we go. Kendall Kerr trying to get by Andrew Baker here. Like about 34 lap difference in tires right there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still waiting for Caleb Morrissey and Andrew Baker to come to pit road. And also Jason Harris. He's been out there 57 laps. Well, I guess I wasn't all that far off on fuel mileage. I mean, about 10 laps.
Yeah. And here comes Andrew Baker to pit road.
Yep, he's giving it up, saying, man, I got to get fuel in this puppy. He can make it easily from here, 50 laps.
He can, yep. And Caleb Morrissey's on pit road as well.
Yep.
So the lead should be back to Kendall Kerr.
Yes, sir. And then we're going to go right back to where he's going to have the older tires and they're going to have the newer tires.
Yep.
All right, so he, see now Caleb Morrissey, go back to him here. He has led the most laps here tonight so far. He's led 38 laps.
He has, yes.
Kendall Kerr has led 18, coming to 19. Jordan says, put me in, coach. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, folks, if you're just joining us here tonight, we've only had one caution here tonight. Been great racing. And that was just kind of one of the, that was the weirdest one that we've seen in a while.
Oh, yeah.
His car just turned right and then went back to the left. Ty Smith. So it was weird. But yeah, we've had one caution and we got 48 to go. We'll make that 47 here when Kendall crosses the line. And he's going to pass up Toby Wedgwood, and that puts Toby back 3 laps down again. Well, Toby wasn't, maybe tonight wasn't feeling it here tonight. I don't know. Because he's had a pretty exceptional season this year. I mean, not bad. He committed tonight 15th in the points, or 16th, I'm sorry. But I don't think he was in it to win the championship. He was just in it for the fun.
Oh, of course.
Folks, you'll have to stick around to the end here because we will be crowning our champion here tonight. So make sure you stick around for that. Right now, I hate to say this, but it's kind of looking like it's going to be Jackson Hartman. I don't like to call before the race is over, but with a 51-point lead over Scott Zellner, chances are pretty good right now. I mean, especially with as many people that are out of the race. We've got 4 out of the race. 4 guys out of the race, so the worst he could finish right now would be 20th, and that's not going to be enough to lose the championship by any means.
No.
James McKee into 3rd. And Hartman 4th. He said he's going to race it up here, so we're waiting for him to. I mean, he has got it into 4th. That's great. That's the furthest we've seen him to the front tonight. Kunman going to give him a hard time here, though.
Oh, of course. Allen's wanting to get back up there and lead some laps.
Yep. Austin Bloom getting past, or trying to get past here by Tyler Snyder. And Snyder's going to get him.
Yes, he is.
Interesting.
Very.
Well, Tyler Rush said he had a new paint job here tonight, which it does look pretty cool. Hasn't really skyrocketed him up to the front or anything, so it didn't make the car any faster. But he did start 17th, and he's running in 14th, so he has moved forward, Jeff. That's not bad.
He has. Nope, not bad at all.
Now, the other Tyler, Tyler Snyder, he was one of the guys in the top 5 or 6 here that could have gave Jackson Hartman a tough time tonight, but he is hanging on in 6th place here after starting 16th.
Yeah. Still a good run for him so far.
Well, Kunman did get back around Jackson Hartman, so he goes back into 4th, and Jackson Hartman back to 5th. And Hartman's coming in. It'll be his final pit stop of the day. That means there's going to be some other guys here that are going to have to come in too. Kendall Kerr, Connor Holden, all these guys up in the front right here. More than likely will have to come in. Wow, they are really spread out here. Although
they are.
James McKee and Alan Kunman are racing each other here. And Kunman just got a pretty good run on James McKee right now.
Yes, he did.
I think he got him. Oop, nope. Gonna say, boy, if you'd have come over in front of him right there, that would have been an accident.
Yep.
There he got him. There he got him.
Yep. Finally.
Yeah, very good. And they're on almost equal tires out there, too. Allen's got 3 lap newer tires than James McKee. That's really nothing. It was a good race between them two right there, though. Dang. All right, so coming up on 36 to go this time when we got another new leader, Connor Holden. He did get up front there, and he's coming into pit road now.
Yep.
And he did get a lap led, so that's good. He got a bonus point. So that put Alan Kunman back into the lead. Yeah, Dylan said once Jackson completed 1 lap, it was clinched. Yeah, we figured that, Dylan. Yeah, we figured it. Scott said something about those paint schemes that he has.
Okay.
Painted by Dylan Body, you know.
Yeah.
Extra slippery through the air or something. Running a certain kind of paint. Remember, I think they used to say that about Jeff Gordon when he was back in the day when he was winning all the time, about that DuPont paint, saying that it was more slick in the air, less drag, and they come up with all kinds of stuff about it. It's like,
yeah.
give me a break.
I mean, what race car driver? I'm not saying this in a way on iRacing, and I'm not saying none of these guys in here do, but I'm just saying in real life racing or even virtual racing, I know some guys try it probably or try to do something, but what race car driver doesn't at least attempt or try to cheat?
I know it.
I mean, there's stories from, back in. Oh, we have a cautionary.
Hunman? No. It was a caution.
Jacob Halm in the 76.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Tide Ride. Oh, no.
Go back and see what happened to him. It looks like he might have lost it on his own. I didn't catch it in time to see if he had help or not. No, there were no cars around him.
Oh, man. Yep. He went into the corner loose. Tried to save it.
Yeah. Whew.
Golly, and no.
That was a valiant effort, but just put a little too much oomph on the save there.
For sure. All right. Well, second caution of the race. And perfect time for the leaders to all come down pit road.
It is, yes. This changes things now.
Yeah. Gonna make it a whole nother race now.
Yep. Whoa. Now I'm seeing the pace car doing funky things.
Well, I'm showing Alan Kunman is going to take over the lead here, but yeah, because he had just got done pitting.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if we could talk to Alan.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, let's see what he's got to say. Alan Kunman, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, golly, man, it's been nip and tuck out there tonight. We've had a few guys leading some laps. You just got done making your pit stop, so are you good to go now? Can you hold them guys off?
Well, the caution came out when I was coming down, so I didn't stop.
Oh.
So I just ran through pit road. I don't know what it's going to do coming in now, though.
Oh, my gosh. I am sorry then.
So.
Golly. Well, go ahead and make your stop, and then we'll continue talking.
Alrighty.
Well, it's been a pretty good ride for you tonight, though. I mean, you've been up there inside that top 10 almost all night. So the car obviously is feeling good. Now you're going to have to come from the back, and everybody's going to be on equal tires. Not clear in the back, but mid-pack. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, no matter where we end up, I can't complain too much because this is probably the best I've ever run at 1.5 miles. So I guess it really just depends on where we line up and what we can do from here until the end.
Well, how's the car been feeling for you tonight? Pretty good? Lots of grip?
Yeah, not lots of grip. You know, it has gone a little sideways a couple times, but overall pretty good, especially with the transition from day to night. The track hasn't changed too much for me personally.
Right. All right, buddy. Well, I'll let you go. You're going to be restarting, looks like back in 12th place. Hopefully you can get it up there and maybe salvage a top 5 out of it.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. That's the goal. So
all right,
we'll hammer
buddy.
down.
Best of luck to you. What room were you in, sir?
Blacktop.
Blacktop. Okay, gotcha.
Appreciate it.
All right, well, it's going to be an uphill climb for him, but you know, he has had a pretty fast car tonight, Jeff.
Yes, he has. And it is going to be a little bit of a battle here on this restart for him as we're getting ready to restart here. We'll have about 30 laps to go.
He's not sitting too bad, though. Mid-packer, 12th place. Yeah. Not too bad. See?
Nope.
Let's see. I think I think Connor Holden is the leader. I think, wasn't he? I think he was.
No, it's showing Kendall is.
Oh, is it? Okay. All right then.
All right.
Green, green, green.
And we're back under green here at Homestead.
Oh boy, here goes Connor Holden looking to the inside already.
Yep. I don't think he's going to have nothing, though.
Nope. No, Kendall's up against that wall, and
Yep.
that's that Dwayne LaPrade line up there.
Oh, we got a crash off turn 2.
Oh, no.
Yep, it's the 11 car of Matthew Leedy.
Oh, Matthew. Go back and take a look here. Might have been some contact. Oh, really? That's them fresh tires.
Yep.
You got to give them a little time to get some heat built up in them.
You do. Yeah, he had no help. That was him on his own.
Yeah, I see that now. And he just barely brushed the wall until he come around with that front end. Once he got that front end of the wall, oh my gosh, that's a shame. I don't think it's got a whole lot of damage.
No,
I think it'll be all right,
much.
but yeah.
Yeah.
I think it hurt his pride more than anything.
Oh, yeah. He can come down pit road here, and pit road opens up and assess the damage, and I don't think he'll have much to fix. I think it'll just be some very, very low amount of optional repairs.
Well, do we want to get a word in with one more driver?
Or you got mine?
Well, I was kind of thinking about Austin Bloom. Have you talked to him here and see what's going on?
All right.
There he is.
Austin Bloom, you got a copy?
I'm here. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great for us up here in the booth. How's it going for you?
Let's go.
So what's your game plan here for the rest of the race?
Win.
Don't die. Yeah, try to win. Try to make some bold moves, put on a show. I mean, it's the last race of the season. Championships won. 3rd, 4th place doesn't really mean too much. So I think a show would be a better result here.
I think you're right about that. So, but what's your thoughts here for the rest of the race? Like, just without you making the show, what's your thoughts on the drivers in front of you? What you think they're going to do?
Caleb is really hungry. That caution really screwed up his pit strategy, so he felt like he had to win. So now he's really hungry to get this. I don't know. You just gotta pick through them, be smart, and you got a couple guys on older tires, and hopefully we could take advantage of them and be talking to you at the end here.
Hopefully so. So who do you think is going to be the one for you to make it up to the front to get this win in front of you here? Who's the one that you think you're going to have to watch out for the most that's going to try to maybe hinder your performance?
The 00, just because he's the one racing me in the points for 3rd place. And he's always tough driver to pass, kind of like a Ryan Newman-ish when you get to him, which is fun. We had some pretty good battles on that long run, and he's a very clean driver, but he'll definitely be the hardest one to pass, I think.
All right, Austin. Well, thanks for talking with us here. Good luck on the restart, and good luck in the rest of the race.
Thank you. Hope to be talking to you soon.
Yep.
What room were you in, sir?
Not Blacktop. 4 Horsemen. Yeah.
All right. Well, Jeff, what's your thoughts now? Kendall's been very fast all night tonight.
I think Kendall's going to have to watch out because I think the guys behind him are going to put on a show.
Yeah, well, I was going to ask him, what kind of a show is he talking? Like, is he talking about like doing some stunts out there for us or something? Like flipping his car end over end down the front stretch, or
yeah, I don't know about that, yeah. But I mean his conversation was very interesting and very so we're going to have to see what he's got in store here for us. But he said it's a show, so.
Drive down pit road at 150 mile an hour. I mean, what kind of stunt? I just wonder what kind of stunt he's planning on doing here.
Yeah,
Or show.
He also
yeah.
there's a couple cars in front of him that were hungry too, so I don't know. Maybe it just ain't gonna be him that's putting on the show here. We'll see.
Well, this could be the final restart. We don't know. I mean, we thought maybe that the caution before last was the last caution, but as it turned out, it wasn't. And now we've had 3 cautions. So.
Yeah. This race has changed quite so much here after getting the first caution early on and having that long green flag run to the second one. This is a game changer for them for sure.
They need to get separated. They need to get apart from one another, and it'll be good racing.
Yeah. All right. The pace car is getting ready to head down pit road. There it goes. And there is the green flag. We're back underway here at Homestead.
And Kerr again gets a nice start. Boy, look at them all. They're all down on that bottom. I don't know if they think there's something down there, but telling you what, Kendall, he stays up on that high side, and he gets a huge run off of them corners, Jeff. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised more guys haven't moved up there.
Yeah, I'm surprised myself.
Snyder into third. And boy, I'll tell you what, Austin Bloom was right, because here comes Caleb Morrissey. He's coming like gangbusters. Here's a rocket strapped to that car, and he is going up through the field.
Yes.
Damon McKee trying to come back in the Speedway car, but I don't know. Morrissey's not going to have too much. He's not going to have any of that. He says, "No, you're not getting that position from me." So.
Yeah, Caleb's really fighting right now. He's like,
Yep. And Jackson Hartman, our potential champion. I don't want to call him champion yet. I don't want to jinx him. I don't think there's a chance in Hades that he could actually lose his championship. But, gosh, I don't want to jinx him. There could be just a teeny-weeny chance somewhere, and then I jinxed him, so...
Yeah, I don't think you're going to this late in the run.
No. And Morrissey now losing ground here. Hartman's going to pass him. Boy, they are racing it pretty hard right now. Look at that. Hartman into 5th. That's the hardest we've seen him race all night. He's been hanging out right in 6th, 7th place, but that's the hardest we've seen him racing for 5th.
Yeah.
Well, Kendall Kerr does retake most laps led here tonight, so it'll be a good bonus point for him. But again, it's kind of like a little too late here in the season for that to really make that big of a difference. He's 106 points behind in 7th, and he's not going to even gain one more position on that. I don't think he won't gain enough to pass Scott Wheeler. I think Scott Wheeler.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think Scott's got he's got 6th place, and that's all it's going to be, 6th.
Yep. 19 laps to go.
Well, Jeff, as far as I know, we'll be back next season. I hope you're going to be back with me.
Oh, of course.
Okay. And they're going to be off for a couple weeks here, folks. 2 or 3 weeks is all I could get out of Toby. So 2 or 3. So, and as we get closer to the time, you'll see the race pop up on the YouTube schedule there. Or you can go to our website there, MaxspeedTV.com, and you'll see Highline Racing pop back up on the schedule after tonight. It'll be 2 or 3 weeks. So when you see that, you know that they're coming back.
Yep.
Adam Bossy. High side for him. He's going to get passed up by Jason Harris. And boy, Harris has been, he's been running pretty good here tonight. Hasn't really gained a whole lot of position, but he's still running good. Tyler Rush coming from 17th to 13th. How about that Justin Gibbs? He started dead last tonight, Jeff. He's running in 15th.
Yeah, he's had a good run tonight.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. He's battling pretty hard here. Terry Brooks and Brad Kress. That's a good battle between them three. And they're all running 3 different lines. Look at that. Golly.
They are.
All right, well, Jackson Hartman did get around James McKee and goes into 4th. So we're seeing Jackson Hartman turn up the heat in the last closing lap to try to get this championship win and champion. He said he was going to do it. Going to try to go for the win, I mean.
Yeah.
And then look at this here, up beside Tyler Snyder for 3rd. And can't quite make the pass. And boy, look at them 4 are right on top of one another. Snyder into the back of Connor Holden. That was real close. That could have been very bad for those guys right there. I don't know if, what's going on? Kendall Kerr's going up the hill again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, he did that just to hold on. Okay, got it. He's setting it up here because that's what he's got to do. It's what he's going to have to do to hold those 3 off.
Yeah.
And look at Connor Holden putting the blocks on Tyler Snyder right now. I think there's going to be a whole lot of blocking here.
Yes.
Yep. Kendall kind of extended that lead a little bit on Connor Holden, but he has brought it back down to the bottom of the track rather than up there close to that wall.
Yeah.
The one that has moved up by the wall is Tyler Snyder.
Yeah, he's going to try to get up here, I think. I think he knows the only way to try to get up to the front is running that high side.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it looked like he was going there for a minute.
Kendall had been running that high side for quite some time, but he's starting to move toward the bottom now.
Connor Holden just had a moment there.
He did.
Looked like he almost got into the wall, and that's just enough for Tyler Snyder to make his move.
Yeah, but is he going to be able to make the pass? I'll tell you,
Yeah,
Connor's holding him off pretty good.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, not yet.
Yep, not yet. Coming to the line here, it'll be the final 10 laps.
Yep. Oh, man, almost. Golly, man. He's been having some close calls with Connor Holden right there. They've been almost touching bumpers a few times.
Yep.
And James McKee now. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Here we go. And look who's back in it. Caleb Morrissey.
Yep, I figured he would be.
Holy smokes. He saved them tires up all the way to the end.
He's got a lot of ground to cover, though, if he wants to get back all the way up to the top 3. He's still currently running in 6th.
Oh, contact! Snyder! Oh, no, that's not over yet. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Jackson Hartman made contact with him. I don't think he meant to. I'm just saying.
No.
I think the way it looked to me, and I'm just saying the way it looked to me, okay? It looked like Tyler Snyder might have been trying to throw the block on Jackson Hartman there. And it almost cost both of them. It did cost them the race probably, but goodness. Oh, a little excitement there, folks. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I seriously think that Kendall Kerr has this in the bag, if nothing else. Really, the only one that can challenge him right now is Connor Holden. I think Connor does have enough of his draft to catch back up to him if he plays his cards right.
Yeah, I think so. Well, Dylan Body says that with the cautions, it has set up for an incredible finish here tonight, and I think it has. And I think we just seen that incredible finish kind of dwindle just a little.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, because they were going to be on top of each other. Look at this. Caleb Morrissey now looking to the inside of Alan Kundman. I feel bad for Tyler Snyder and Jackson Hartman. I feel bad for them, but that's part of racing. That's part of racing.
Oh, it is.
You know, they had to make contact.
I don't want to jinx nothing here, but I'm just going to say it. I think that these guys back here in 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, they're really going to need a caution to try to catch back up to Kendall and Connor.
Yeah. Yep. That's fact. Yeah, they're 1.3 seconds behind. James McKee again this week may get a podium out of this.
Yes.
May. Here comes Kundman. Coming in. He's going to make a last-ditch effort here to try to get by McKee, and he does get by him. He drove it in really good and hard.
I see Caleb Morrissey going for 3rd here.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, he could get a twofer here if he could get that thing to hook up in the corners.
Yeah, if he could just plan it right and just hit it right, marks right, he's definitely got a chance to get up to 3rd.
There he goes, looking to the inside of James McKee. McKee gives him the whole bottom of the track. And they're not really racing for any major points right now because it's not really making that big of a difference to them. So Jacob Holm now on the apron of the track. Hopefully he doesn't bring out a caution being down that far.
Yeah.
If he's still having trouble here or what's going on, he's just riding around the bottom of the track. He's not going to gain anything he's not going to gain any more positions.
Yeah, no.
Coming to 3 to go this time by, Jeff, and boy, look at the lead Kendall Kerr's got.
Yeah.
Half a second over Connor Holden right now. Hundman in 3rd. And now the battle here for 4th is between Caleb Morrissey and James McKee.
Yes.
And man, them two are having a blast racing each other right here. I'm telling you.
That they are.
Terry Brooks sticks his nose in there and says, all right, guys, I'm here. We're going to make it a 3-car pack. But Caleb Morrissey checks out. He says, no, I'm not interested in that. I want the...
I'm not interested at all.
Yeah. McKee, boy, blocking the heck out of Terry Brooks right now.
Yes.
At this point, with the age of the tires and stuff, kind of pretty much almost all you can do right now, you know?
Pretty much.
All right, coming to get the white flag. One more to go after this lap.
Yep.
With 3 cautions tonight. Not bad, Jeff, for the season finale.
Yep.
And thanks to High Point and Stadium Scene for being on board here this season for the sponsors for Highline Racing. So thank you. White flag in the air, Jeff.
Yep, white flag. Last lap tonight here for the Highline Racing League. Of the season.
Yes, sir. And like I said, folks, we'll be off 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep, they'll take a little break and then they'll come back with some new season racing action. But it looks like, Rudy, tonight it is Kendall Kerr's race, and it looks like probably Jackson Hartman will be your champion.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. And there it is. Kendall Kerr coming home with the win, folks. Amazing win. And I might add, leading the most laps here tonight, too. So a great night for him. We'll let him come around here and let him do a burnout. And we'll get a word in with these guys in just a minute. So hang on, folks. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Kendall Kerr, leading the most laps here tonight. Tonight was the night for you, setting the precedent here tonight on this track. What a job you did, man. Amazing.
Well, thank you very much, Rudy. I need to get some room here for Jackson to burn down as the champion.
True.
Bear with me a sec.
Yep, that's true. Well, I'm going to stop it right there anyhow, because Jackson, hold up for a bit there if you can. I don't know if you can, but well, tell us about the race out there. Tell us about the race.
It was a really interesting race. I honestly didn't practice at all coming into tonight. I know some of the guys tried out the open setup and really thought it would work well, and I was a little bit worried because I love running the top here, and I was like, man, if that makes it a bottom track, I might be in trouble, especially without the practice. But man, it all worked out. We had a strategy all over the place, and it was going to be really, really interesting if it came down to the green. Caleb's strategy worked really, really well, and he would have been good to the end there. That would have given a lot of guys some really good finishes that you don't normally see up there. But it was a lot tonight to take in, to just constantly be monitoring not only the cars around you, which, speaking of which, got to give a call to Connor Holden, beat up and bruised, and he had a hell of a run out there tonight. But yeah, the cat made good calls, Daisy on the pit box, and my dog Jackson was a good spotter for me out here tonight, and it was good to finally get the monkey off my back and pull one of these things off.
All right, now you guys are going to be off for a couple weeks. Is this going to be just what the Kendall Kerr camp needed to kick off next season with more wins?
And I sure hope so. I feel like we've been fast every week and just got to figure out a way to finish these off. I mean, gave Iowa away with a speeding penalty. That's my fault. And then last week at IRP, that was just a tough deal. Whereas the leader, you're kind of screwed with those late yellows. And but there's a lot of fast guys in this league. I mean, Jackson's going to bring it every single week. You know, Scott Zellner's going to be up there, and Jimmy, when he's out of basketball season, he's going to be up front again every week. And Austin Bloom's been fast certain weeks, and you know, it's just it's a tough league. I mean, top to bottom, and you got to bring it every week.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, stick around, because I don't know, either you or Toby, somebody needs to talk to Jackson and congratulate him on his championship. But anyhow, before you get out of here and go celebrate that win, Kendall, who you got to thank for tonight's win and your great season here?
You know, who I got to thank the absolute most is my wife for letting me come down here and mess around after the kids are asleep. So
that's right.
I think in some ways she enjoys having the TV to herself upstairs too. But got to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. Y'all are A-class organization. We love having you around. Looking forward to more races down the road. And just want to thank all the competitors that come out every week. I mean, if they didn't show up, we wouldn't have a league. And very, very little arguments in this league, and everybody really gets along. And that is why it's so successful.
Well, you led over half of the race tonight, 61 laps, so that's pretty amazing. Congratulations, Kendall. Go celebrate that
Thank you,
win.
Rudy. I'm going to grab a Miller Lite right now.
All right, well, stick around so you can, or one of you, get Toby up here or whatever. So, all right, go get you a Miller Lite. All right, Jeff, you got second?
I sure do. Connor Holden, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Connor, tell us about your racing out there tonight. Wow, you started fifth and you come up to second place, and you heard Kendall there say your car was a little bit beat up, but just tell us how the racing was and what your thoughts are on getting a podium finish.
Well, the car's not beat up. It's me. 3 months ago, I fell off a ladder and broke 4 bones, and it's been a trial coming back. And every race I've done so far this season has gone absolutely terrible, finishing last just about every week. So I felt really confident coming into Homestead, and it's just a place I could around really well. And I had nothing for Kendall tonight. He was amphibious. He could put that car anywhere, and he was fast.
Yeah, I apologize on that. I must have misheard him, and I started thinking to myself when I said it. I was like, well, "Wait a minute, his car didn't look beat up," but I was like, maybe I'm seeing things. But yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, with you saying that, and you on the comeback road from that this must be something special tonight to finally get a good finish.
Yeah, I mean it's been hard. It's especially coming back into iRacing and everything in life general. I mean it's been rough. But this is a great run tonight. Can't thank everybody on Swamp Motorsports and Trap House enough. And man, I'm excited for next season. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Well, how are you feeling now? Or have you been feeling better over these past couple months?
Yeah. The first 2 months were pretty rough. I didn't have a lot of motion in my wrist or my elbow. I mean, it just wouldn't move. And now we got a lot of motion in it. And I'm getting ready to go back to work next week. So that's big. And I'm just grateful that everything is going to be okay after what happened, and glad to be here.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, with your finish tonight here at Homestead, and I'm sure it's probably got you ecstatic, and I'm pretty sure it's got you pumped up for the next season. So anything that you can, kind of take in, and get ready for the new season.
Yeah, I was excited for this season, and it didn't happen. But I'm excited for next season. This is a great place to build off of, and ready for it.
Awesome. All right, Connor. Well, congratulations on your second place finish tonight. Anybody you want to give thanks or shout out to before you go celebrate your top three finish?
Yeah. First of all, congrats to Jackson. Jackson is a good friend of mine, and he had a great season. Congrats to him. Dylan Body and Dylan Poteet, from Trap House. And of course Swamp Motorsports, Adam Bossi, and my best friend Ty Smith. Just ready for next season.
Awesome. All right, Connor. Well, congratulations on your finish tonight here at Homestead. Go celebrate, and good luck in the new season.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Yep, you too. All right, Rudy, you got third?
Yeah, Alan Kunman, you come home third tonight, Alan. Man, that was some pretty impressive run there. Them last like 10 laps. That was a heck of a comeback.
Man, I'm I'm usually not one to toot my own horn, but did you see me slicing and dicing on the way up there?
I did.
Oh yeah, we did.
I did.
Man, that was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know where the speed came from, to be honest. I guess just fresh tires, and maybe the track got a little more grip as the sun went down further.
Yep.
But it was fun. It was fun for sure. I'm definitely glad to come home third.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. Well, great run out there, and you even led 19 laps tonight, so that's great. Now, using everything that you learned here tonight, going forward into next season, how you think you're going to do? Can you apply this to next season?
I hope so. This season started off really, really rough for me, and it seemed that it started to turn around at the Indy Road Course, and it's just been uphill from there. So hopefully we can keep the momentum into next season, and I think I figured out what I need to do to start running a little better.
Well, that's good. I mean, I know it. I know it's. I don't mean this in the wrong way. Please don't take this the wrong way. But at the end of the season is not a good time to find out for this season, but it's a good time to find out where you're going to go to next season.
No, definitely not. I agree. It's
Yeah.
a little too late at that point. But
right.
I was glad to at least turn it around, because the start of the season, man, I don't even know, the first 5-6 races, I was finishing 8 laps down, 2 laps down, back in 20th, and that's not usual me. So I was pretty bummed.
do you need to be a little more aggressive, or do you think your aggression is just about right?
Probably could be a little more aggressive. That's what I did on that last run, and
Yeah.
went from 12th to third in what 25 or so
Yeah.
laps. Maybe so. Maybe that's what I need to do.
Yeah, just be more aggressive or something else. So, all right. Well, Alan, before you get out of here and celebrate this season and third place here tonight, who you got to thank?
I want to thank you guys. Definitely, it's been a real big pleasure having y'all back this season. Can't wait for y'all to come back next season. Hopefully,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
all the guys at Blacktop Racing, Jimmy, Kendall, Tyler, we work well as a team. So we were together a couple seasons ago, and then we kind of broke off. Well, I broke off and went and did my own thing, and then I came back and been pretty happy. So congrats to Kendall on getting his win tonight. I know it's been a long time coming, well deserved, and yeah, ready for next season. Hopefully, Blacktop can keep the momentum rolling.
All right, buddy. Well, go celebrate the third, and we'll see you back here in a couple weeks for the new season.
All right, Rudy. We'll see you then.
All right. Well, folks, we're going to catch up here with our champion. I think he's still somewhere here. I don't know where he went. Let's see if I can find him. There he is. Wow. Well, Jackson, holy smokes, man. You really did a lot this season, and you got yourself just where you needed to be for the finale here tonight. You were racing really super hard there with Tyler Snyder. I don't know exactly what happened. Looked like there was some contact made, but you both did an excellent job in saving it. If that wouldn't happen, I'm telling you what, it was setting up for, I think we were probably going to be maybe 2 or 3 wide for the finish. I think it was going to be getting pretty wild.
Yeah, I pitted on that, I guess, second to last caution, and yes, the one where it was green. I had like 8 laps on my tires, and I'm like, man, I don't know, but I feel like if I stay out, then there's not going to be another caution. I'm not going to be able to take them, so I'm going to pit and see what I can do because I had more I think I had double the laps on my tires at that point than Kendall and Connor did. So I knew that if you follow the leader, guess what? You follow the leader. So I took the tires, and I felt fast there at the end, and I knew I kind of needed to dispose of some guys to get around them. And I mean, no, I didn't mean to hit Tyler. I sent it in there because I knew that his tires were older than mine, and I got tight and I got into him. I mean, I know he's mad and he doesn't care, but I didn't mean to hit him. I don't like to wreck people. I really don't. I mean, after last week, and I mean, I wrecked Allen earlier this season. I still remember exactly how that went, and I still feel bad about it. Like, I don't enjoy wrecking people. It's not fun.
No.
So, I mean, sorry to him. I mean, this season was great. I came out of the fences swinging. I really put myself in great position for these last 2 races because Homestead is pretty not one of my best. I don't even know if I have a top 10 on this track. I am not good here. Something always goes wrong at the end there. Nashville, no. Where are we? IRP. That one was bad all around. I mean, a lot of consistent finishes, and that's kind of what you got to do. I didn't have the most wins on the season, but I mean, most top 5s and most top 10s, and that's what you got to do. You got to be consistent, and you got to be up there running for it. And I feel like I did that well this season.
I think you did too. And then you were saying there earlier that this was your very first championship?
Yes, I've never won an iRacing championship.
That is awesome, man. What a place to win it too here with these guys. These guys are pretty awesome drivers, you know?
Yeah, I had a great time all season racing these guys. All the Blacktop Racing guys, they were a ton of fun to race against. All the 4 Horsemen guys, ton of fun to race against. Every single team out here brings it every week, and they're all a great group of guys that I love running around.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to let the league owner here, Toby, anything you wanted to say to Jackson or Kendall, one of the 2 of you? I don't mean to hog the microphone there.
Yeah. Congratulations, Jackson, on your championship. I mean, you had a great season. It's been good for you, good for your family, and I'm proud of you, buddy. So proud to call you one of our champions, and as well deserved, well earned, and you put on a clinic this year, so of consistency. So it was fun to watch. I was mostly watching from the pits because I had some bad luck again, but it was a it was a good time. So congratulations, and we're proud to have you, man.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Toby.
I want to add on top of that, Jackson, that you're climbing the ranks of the all-time wins list. I think you're 2 away from becoming the most successful driver in the history of the league. At that point, you'd be the first double-digit winner, and
Wow.
obviously with a championship as well. We've never had someone repeat his championship. So, I mean, as a champion, so he can go for that. And either way, either get the most wins and become the most successful, or get a second title and become the second most successful.
That'd be fun.
But it's always fun racing with you up front, and you'll be a great trophy holder here for the 3 or 4 weeks. I guess it'll be 17 weeks or so until we crown another, or you get to keep the title. So it's always fun racing with you, and look forward to keep doing it in the future.
Thank you, Kendall. I've always had a ton of fun racing with you too.
All right. Anything else, Toby? Anything else you want to get out of the way here?
No, I think we're just going to take a couple weeks off. Do some normally send a survey out to all the guys, get their opinions on how the season went.
I can give you a little plug, Rudy. Next
Okay.
season, I think it's already official. We will have lane choice at our racetracks.
Oh.
So coming to One to Go, you'll either go below the apron or up on the start-finish line to pick your lane, and then we'll clear blacks at the start-finish line.
Awesome. Awesome. There's another league that I do that does that same thing.
Yeah, that's going to be big.
Yeah.
Good strategy to add in there.
Yeah. All right. Very cool. Well, thank you for the heads up on that one. Appreciate that, Kendall. Well, I wanted to ask you something, Kendall, before we close this all out tonight. By the way, congratulations again, Jackson. I mean, well-deserved championship here tonight. That was just absolutely well-deserved. Okay.
Thank you, Rudy.
But Kendall, you won here tonight. I want to know something. Where in the heck did you get all the speed at tonight?
I really don't know. I've always liked Homestead, but I did not have a single lap on this setup until like 10 minutes before the race. So it was like,
oh my God,
I don't know. It just felt good all night. I mean, I think I was better at the beginning of the race than the end, but I don't know. I love racetracks that you can run the top. That's why I was pretty good at Iowa too, just like the dirt track background. But anytime you can run anywhere, I just thought us leaders were screwed having older tires there at the beginning. I know there was only 3 or 4 laps, but man, this place eats tires, and 3 or 4 laps is usually 3/10.
When I seen you going to the high side there, and you were, Connor Holden tried so many times to get by. He'd get up beside you, and when you would go, into the corner, but coming out of that corner, you had such a run off, and it was just, you just blow them away coming out the corners,
Yeah,
it was
I just
crazy.
have to be really, really careful. You make one mistake in this car, if you get 10 seconds of damage, it don't drive the same.
That's right. Yep, that's the bad thing about riding that high side. I call it the Dwayne LaPrade line up there, or whatever you want to call it. Dale Earnhardt Jr. line, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it is scary up there. You think about it. I mean, you're inches from the wall, and you better be on your A game when you get up there, because the least little bobble and you touch that wall, and like you said, 10 seconds of damage, and that car does not drive the same anymore.
Yep. Yeah.
So, but excellent job tonight, Kendall. Man, I think that's the best I've ever seen you run.
Well, thanks, Rudy. But tonight's about Jackson. We've seen Jackson come a long way from. I mean, he's always been fast, like even in the beginning stages of this league. But he's like, when you can go with the mindset at Daytona of not wanting to get wrecked at the end, because he could have made a move to win at Daytona, but he was already thinking big picture. And when you finish second at that race, that set him right on the path. And it takes a mature driver to be able to do that.
But we talked to Jackson earlier tonight, and he can concur with us that he said, he could just come in here and just start and fluff off all night, but no, he did not. He went out there and he tried his heart out to get that win. I gotta give him a big, hat tip for that, because you don't have to do that. He could have just said, the heck with it. I'm just going to ride and I'm going to win my championship. And he said tonight he was not going to do that, and he did not.
No, yeah, you got to go out there and try to win. And, I would expect nothing less from Jackson. And had it been, one of his better tracks, I'm sure he'd have been right up there, and maybe he'd been the only one doing burnouts. I know that's kind of awkward having two cars out there, so I just wanted to get the heck out of the way.
Car probably would have been cleaner if I just stuck back there.
Well, Jackson, what other league were you in that I broadcasted? What?
I ran one race in the Old Farts Sim Racing League.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got you into that, remember?
Yeah, and then
I got. Okay. Why? Yeah, but why'd you leave?
Well, I mean, I'm not a big super speedway guy.
Oh, I know that's what.
Not an old fart either. 23.
Open setup super speedways. I was set up for failure from the start.
Yeah, I know it. All right, guys, we're going to run down through the national, or the national. Yeah, we're going to run down through the national, the Grand National here. Well, anyhow, we're going to run down through the final results here, and if there's nothing else you guys got, we'll go ahead and do that, and we will catch up with you. I'll catch up with you later, Toby, and we'll discuss next season. Okay.
Thanks for the broadcasting this season. You guys did a fantastic job.
You're very welcome, sir.
Like Alan said, we're glad to have you guys back, and it's been a breath of fresh air, really, compared to what we had, and we just appreciate it. And
it's not just the drivers that give us that feedback; it's all the families, the friends, the sponsors. They all say the same thing.
Yep.
Wow.
And we're just glad to. We know how much it takes to do a broadcast. We've tried it ourselves, dabbled in it, and it just gives us much appreciation for what you do each week, and we can't be more appreciative of the hard work you put in for us. So.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, guys. All right. Okay, well, let's run down through the final results here then, Jeff. Kendall Kerr coming home with the win. The win, not the championship, but our champion here, Jackson Hartman. Connor Holden finishing second. Alan Kundman third. Caleb Morrissey, boy, he tried his heart out at the end there, didn't he, Jeff? And, man, he come up just a little short of getting on the podium. But he was the guy to watch here tonight. He comes home fourth. Terry Brooks, great run for him tonight. He comes home fifth. James McKee sixth. Dylan Petit seventh. Scott Zellner finishes eighth. Austin Bloom ninth. And Andrew Baker 10th.
Yep, finishing 11th tonight is Matthew Leedy. Our champion Jackson Hartman will finish in 12th position tonight. Tyler Snyder will finish 13th. Brad Kress 14th. Jason Harris will finish 15th. Justin Gibbs 16th. Tyler Rush 17th. He was the last one on the lead lap. Adam Bossy will finish 18th. Jacob Halm 19th. Toby Wedgwood 20th. Roberto Ramirez will finish 21st. Dylan Body will finish 22nd. Jeff Maurice 23rd. And rounding out the field in 24th is Ty Smith.
All right, very good. Well, again, congratulations to our champion here tonight, Jackson Hartman, and tonight's race winner, Kendall Kerr. Folks, they'll be back in a couple of weeks here. I will let you know when they will be returning. But thanks for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it very much. Jeff, thank you so much for helping. Stick around a minute. Okay. And we will catch you next time. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.
Yep, good night, guys.